native of Woodbine, Maryland. 9 world and Olympic medals all time. Try to make his 3rd Olympic team, potentially win his 3rd Olympic medal. And it would be, Jim, his 10th straight world or Olympic team representing Team USA. Again, the nickname is Captain America. You could also call him Mr. Consistency.
One of the best streaks in U.S. wrestling history. Of course, he's had the great rivalry with the Russian Sudalayev, the Russian tank.
Well, right now, he's trying to bulldoze his way through Isaac Trumbull and does get the point on the step out of the young member of the North Carolina State Wolfpack. Again, we talked about his World Youth Championship last year at the U23 level. Junior Nationals All-American as well in both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. But again, this is another guy you figure a few years back was watching Kyle Snyder win Olympic gold, and now he's on the mat with him, trying to beat him to earn his own ticket to an Olympic game.
It's always tough to do when you go up against your idol. Calling for 1 there, so he gets it. Gets a 1 on the edge for another push-out.
Kyle Snyder's family looking on. They have been in this position a lot with all of his success.
Trumbull didn't get much offense going earlier, nothing yet today. Snyder's so good, so strong.
And always seems to have a little something extra in reserve. And he's lost some bouts throughout his career, but when it matters the most, especially when there's hardware on the line with a medal at stake, he always seems to find a way to put himself on the podium.
Youngest gold medal winner in U.S. men's wrestling history.
And again, that work ethic, coming forward, initiating action. Jalen Cox at one time talking about Snyder, the great Olympic bronze medalist, 2-time world champion who retired earlier here at this meet after another run at an Olympics. He said about Snyder before, he doesn't do anything that blows you out of the water. He's not flashy, but he makes grown men ask this question: do I want to do this?
His pressure is constant. He doesn't let up. He doesn't go backwards. Keeps constant pressure. Very heavy hands on the head, meaning he makes the opponent carry his weight. So he's always tiring his opponent out. And if the opponent posts that heel, he'll get a ankle pick, or he'll pop it down. If the opponent pulls his head back up, he'll go in for his double. Very, very good from that position. Digging in for underhooks now. Comfortable in this over-under position with Trumbull. Trumbull, a late bloomer, went to college on an ROTC scholarship.
And again, he was able to win the challenge portion of this tournament with Snyder waiting the best-of-3 finals. And with his ability to qualify the weight for the United States, 11-1 win for Trumbull over Colin Moore in the semifinal. And Moore in the quarterfinal took out Jaden Cox. And again, the great American wrestler Cox then took his shoes off, left them at the center of the mat in the traditional sign of retirement, and got a wonderful send-off from the crowd here at Penn State. And you look with Kyle Snyder, who went to school, 3-time NCAA champion at Ohio State, but has been training here the last number of years. One of a number of Nittany Lion guys here, having a huge influence, Jim, in these trials.
8 Nittany Lion Wrestling Club athletes still in these trials. It's a training place that athletes go if they want to become a champion now in international wrestling.
We'll see more of them coming up.
There's that double. Just changes his level, gets in, trying to finish. Trumbull's doing a great job fighting.
On the edge, and that could have been a lot more than 1, which is what it was. Trumbull only giving up the step out.
Very nice job by Trumbull countering that. Kyle Snyder was in deep. Looked like he was going to pick it up and drive it through the zone, which he normally does. Holding this front headlock position here. Trumbull, a very long body, difficult for Snyder to go around on that front headlock. Back to the front headlock. We'll be content to hold that front headlock or a collar tie and slow Trumbull down. He's got the 3-0 lead now. Feels very comfortable here. Back digging an underhook. Trumbull gets in on a low shot. Oh, Kyle Snyder kick out. Nice kick out.
Again, the defense supreme, and that constant forward activity, putting that pressure on Trumbull. Managing the match, 5-0 workmanlike win for Kyle Snyder in round number 1, and basically the same sort of game plan employed here in matchup number 2.
Yes, exactly. They put Trumbull on the clock there. I wouldn't have done that. He just had a shot where he almost scored. He took a big risk to take that shot. He wasn't avoiding contact, but nonetheless, he's on the shot clock.
Snyder trying to spin around, nothing doing.
Nice flurry of action there, but no score.
And it will be another point on the board for Snyder, with Trumbull not scoring on the activity clock. So penalty point awarded to the opposition. 4-0 here for the Rio Olympic gold medalist.
1 minute from his 3rd Olympic team. Tempted to probably start to think about it here, but he'll keep wrestling. He's a savvy veteran. He won't let up.
And you think about it, it even started, we mentioned the run of success for him in World Olympic teams. It started over a decade ago. He won junior world gold in 2013 as he gets in on a single. Bronze the following year. Then his first senior level world title in 2015. How about Trumbull?
Trumbull trying to get a lift here. Close to an exposure, but he didn't get it.
Trying to make some noise in his last gasp to stay alive.
A little more risk than Snyder wanted to take at that point of the match. 21 seconds left now.
And Isaac Trumbull able to dethrone some big names on the way through the challenge tournament, but at this 97 kilo 211.5-pound weight class, he's got the ultimate name in the final. And trying to get past Kyle Snyder of the United States, it's been a big challenge the last decade plus. Nobody's been able to do it, and Kyle Snyder reigns supreme in the United States again. His 10th straight world or Olympic team will represent the United States at a 3rd consecutive Olympics, and there's everybody in the front row. Family in tow for Kyle Snyder, his wife Maddie, and the family all there.
There's
looking
that
on. And
quick double to start the 2nd period. Great lift, but Trumbull does a nice job fighting it. But he gets him to the edge and drives him through for that 1-point passivity point.
So Kyle Snyder with Jake Varner, a London Olympic gold medalist, in his corner. Those two